The following contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Raw Women's Championship. Introducing first the challengers. First from San Jose, California, Bayley. From Boston, Massachusetts, Sasha Banks. And from the Queen City, she is the Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte.
And this is about hashtag women's title here tonight. And guys, this is a pretty impressive statistic as it comes to the champion, Charlotte. Charlotte is 11-0 in her career in championship matches at pay-per-views here in WWE.
It was this time last year when Charlotte first captured what was then known as the Divas Championship. Go on to hold that title for 309 days.
But tonight, under triple threat rules, Corey, no advantage for the champion. As Sasha goes right after Charlotte, you notice Sasha's back taped up because of the injury at SummerSlam. And now these two women fighting outside the ring. And
oh man, remember initially this was supposed to be a one-on-one match between Sasha and Charlotte.
And Bayley taking advantage. She's gonna send Charlotte right back in the ring. You got to admire the gusto of Bayley, hoping to pin the champion to win the title. Roll through, shoulders down, isn't enough, kick out. And now Sasha knocking Bayley out of the way to go right back at Charlotte. No love lost between these two.
This thing is breaking down in a hurry. It's getting scrappy.
Learning quickly that it is every woman for herself here tonight.
Are you kidding me? It's about me too after this match.
And Bayley taking it to Sasha. Ooh, kick right to the face, and now Charlotte behind.
No alliances.
That was my earlier point, Byron. That little conversation between Sasha and Bayley. If that were Charlotte involved, someone would have just got punched in the mouth. There's no time for conversation when the championship's at stake.
All right, now Bayley trying to seize the moment, seize the opportunity.
Yeah, there's that springboard into the arm drag that Bayley has used a lot, and Charlotte misses with a clothesline.
Whoa.
Triple drop kick. And a standoff.
Three women who carried the torch for the resurgence of women's wrestling.
Charlotte looking for the double clothesline and received 2 chops as a result.
I could have said that we're going to see a temporary alliance there with Sasha and Bayley, but no go.
Good job, Charlotte. I am the baddest.
And Charlotte, the queen, as she likes to call herself. Sasha, though, lands on her feet. Charlotte looked like she was going for a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker, and now a suplex, but Sasha countered again. And a neck breaker by Charlotte, and a kip-up.
Queen is standing tall on her throne.
And there's no denying how good Charlotte is. Just look at the stats, plain and simple. In her young career, already one of the great women's champions.
Watch Charlotte.
She was going for a moonsault. Sasha Banks knows her so well. Now Sasha's got Charlotte right where she wants her. And Sasha with a running knees. And Bayley.
Bayley's got 2 targets. Oh!
And she just delivered a wicked elbow to Charlotte. Now looking to pin the champion. Hooks both legs this time and forces Charlotte to power out.
Come on, Charlotte.
This kind of matchup, the action never stops. You always got to worry about that third woman, where she's at, what is she doing?
Shoulder to the gut of Sasha. And now Bayley hanging Sasha up on the second rope. Dana Brooke, remember, no disqualification. Triple threat rules in Dana Brooke.
The protege paying dividends already. Look out behind. Oh my goodness.
Wicked kick to the back, and then Sasha face first off the turnbuckle.
Charlotte about put her boot through the spine of Sasha Banks.
And now with Bayley out of the equation, thanks to Dana Brooke, Charlotte can turn her attention to Sasha and the bad back.
Yeah, watch this again. Charlotte from behind.
Broke the boss in half with that boot.
Yeah, Sasha was distracted by what was happening to Bayley at the hands of Dana. And now Charlotte punishing Sasha Banks.
No doubt Dana has played a huge part in the success that Charlotte has had as women's champion.
Charlotte has done all this by herself. Dana Brooke is simply a beneficiary of the knowledge of Charlotte.
Oh, just take your blindfold off for a second. You know darn well that Dana Brooke interferes at will.
Bayley trying to get back in the match and knocked off the apron. There's just this air about Charlotte, this confidence that grows each and every week.
Did you see the smirk on Charlotte's face after she knocked Bayley to the floor?
Again, Sasha whipped into the turnbuckle, bad back and all. And this has been a clinic so far for Charlotte. Oh, great suplex delivered. And a kick out again.
It's amazing. You look at when Charlotte first won the Divas Championship last year, she was very humble, taken aback by the moment. Now the Charlotte we see here today, braggadocious.
Charlotte tearing off the tape, exposing the injured back.
Yeah, this is just about establishing dominance. Sasha trying to fight back into this thing. But it's been all Charlotte.
It's about to get worse here for Sasha.
Look at the boss's spine twisted and mangled around the steel post. The referee can't disqualify. Charlotte can stay in this hold as long as she pleases.
Oh, Bayley again just blasted by Charlotte.
Give credit where credit's due. Charlotte is controlling the tempo of this match. Just boom!
Sasha credit, she's still fighting. There's a lot left in the boss.
Go back to SummerSlam when Sasha suffered that back injury. She said, I couldn't let this define me.
Oh, look at this. Sasha Banks sends Charlotte flying. Is it enough for Sasha to climb back into this match? Charlotte bounced off the turnbuckle, and now Sasha looking to build some momentum.
Sasha
hard to build.
Barely stand up.
I was going to say, it's hard to build momentum when you can't walk.
Harsh forearms.
And Sasha
Banks mounting a little bit of a comeback here. Able to string together some offense.
That'll knock you silly.
And now Sasha. Oh, she was going for the backstabber into the bank statement, but Charlotte was able to counter at that point.
Up high!
And now the crossbody by Bayley. Bayley's back in it.
Bayley caught both Charlotte and Sasha Banks off guard. Now what can Bayley do about it?
Do what she's doing here. Shoulders to the guts of Charlotte and Sasha. And Bayley's feeling it now.
Bayley is answering anyone who said that she didn't deserve to be here, wasn't good enough to be women's champion.
Oh, we know what Sasha's looking for here.
Oh, no! There's an audible.
Oh, you gotta be kidding me.
Double your fun.
There's nothing fun about this, Saxton.
Oh, now the knees.
Double the pain.
Charlotte moved out of the way. Sasha hit Bayley, and now Charlotte saving her championship. She realized that if Sasha pinned Bayley, Sasha be the champ. Champion does not have to be pinned or submitted to lose the title in a triple threat match. Charlotte, realizing that, was able to pull Bayley out of the ring. And now Sasha with the double knees.
Just like That Bayley taken out of the equation.
Talk about the nature boy. And total disdain for each other. This is turning into one of the great rivalries in WWE.
Watch Dana.
And Dana paid for it. Sasha to Charlotte. Dana's out of the equation momentarily. Sasha Banks looking to take over. Charlotte, though, backbreaker. Oh, and then slamming Sasha.
What a combination by the women's champ. Bringing the momentum of the boss to a halt.
Well, Charlotte always thinking, where's the bread and butter at? In this case, it's the lower back of Sasha and the continued attack.
Yeah, now looking for the figure 4 into the figure 8. Sasha.
Bayley to Bayley.
Bayley can get it here.
Here's the cover. And now Sasha, much like we saw in Raw. Much like we saw in Raw, where we had a double pin that night. But Charlotte saves it again.
That just shows you how quickly this match can come to an end.
That was almost a replay of what we saw on Monday Night Raw, which forced this triple threat match, the double pin with Bayley and Sasha.
All three of these women growing weary, growing tired. Could come down to which woman can mount the most offense first.
And Charlotte looking to do just that.
The chops galore.
Now Bayley and Sasha working together momentarily to take out the Queen.
When in doubt, just hit the champ.
Got a rebellion on her hands. Charlotte. Bayley driven into that turnbuckle.
That's what they get for working together.
Bayley could be out. Oh, Sasha not giving up now. Look at the boss go.
Rapid fire strikes by Sasha Banks. Each one of those shots stinging worse than the last.
Sasha trying to muscle up to get Charlotte on that top turnbuckle.
Did it.
What does she have in mind?
I don't know, but she's got to be careful, guys. She's got a real bad back.
This is the same territory where Sasha received that back injury.
Oh, man. Ribs first goes Sasha. And Bayley, though, runs into a knee.
You've got to be impressed with Charlotte and her ability to fight off both opponents at the same time.
Oh, Bayley hung up on the top rope, and Charlotte lands on her feet, though. Bayley got the worst of that. Now Charlotte just slamming Bayley.
Queen just imposing her will. Just physical dominance.
Bayley down, Sasha down. Wheels are turning for the Queen.
Charlotte up on the top rope.
Gonna hit
Double moonsault.
The cover on Sasha. Sasha kicks out.
Unbelievable athleticism.
Now going to try to put Bayley away. Hook of the leg, and Bayley kicks out.
A smart strategy from Charlotte. Take out both your opponents at the same time.
Natural selection.
Here's the cover. Hook of the leg. Shoulders down. Sasha going for the bank statement.
She hook it in.
The bank statement. Here's the bank statement.
Oh, no.
Here comes Dana Brooke.
Get out of there, Dana.
Well, there's no disqualification. As much as this sucks, there's no disqualification.
Yeah, it does suck.
And Bayley now from behind, rolling up Sasha Banks. Sasha looking to pin Bayley. Charlotte's got to get back in the ring, or one of these two girls may beat the other.
Bayley was looking for the Bayley to belly, but Sasha able to stop it momentarily.
Now Charlotte knocking Bayley off the rope, and then a boot right to the face of Sasha. Charlotte rolling up Sasha, using the ropes, and a kick out anyway.
Charlotte trying everything she can.
There's the backstabber looking for the bank statement. Floats into the bank statement, it's in. The bank statement's in. Will it be the boss's time? Here at Clash of Champions. Stay back, get down. Dana pays for it.
That deuces, Dana.
back to the back statement. And now Bayley breaks it up.
Watch the counter by Sasha.
Sasha gonna look for the back statement on Bayley, and now she's got it locked in on Bayley. Is Bayley gonna tap out here to Sasha? And now it's Charlotte.
Charlotte refusing to relinquish her crown without being defeated for it.
So many close opportunities for Sasha. Having the bank statement applied to Charlotte, applied to Bayley. So what we're gonna do here, oh no.
Fly back into the barricade.
That's what I thought, the boss!
And that may take Sasha out of the equation.
Meantime, Bayley isn't moving.
Oh, inside cradle.
She's got her. She gets her. No, kick out at 2.
Bayley was playing possum.
Bayley trying to use a sunset flip here. Charlotte's still on her feet.
Charlotte just too powerful, walking her way to the ropes.
Sasha Banks back in it. Now Charlotte's got Sasha. Dana's had Sasha. Boom!
There goes the boss.
And another boot. Cover. Charlotte retains the title.
Here is your winner and still the Raw Women's Champion, Charlotte.
Charlotte said before this match, nights like this are made for athletes like her. They're made for champions. And Charlotte is still your women's champion.
Whether you agree with it or you don't, guys, Charlotte finds a way to win.
What was that statistic you gave at the beginning of the match, Cole?
Well, she was 11-0 in title matches on pay-per-views, making 12-0 now.
Look at this unbelievable athleticism. Both opponents down. The Queen flying through the skies. Yes, Queen. Double moonsault by Charlotte.
Yeah, taking both targets out of the equation. Almost had Sasha here after the moonsault.
And in the final moments, where it all went south for Bayley and Sasha, getting in each other's way. Charlotte able to take out both competitors with massive boots. 3 seconds later, the Queen retains.
Hell of an effort tonight by Bayley and Sasha. But Charlotte retains the Women's Championship.